Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to show you guys my latest gear that I have recently got. This is a Gibson's Les Paul Classic P90. So this is a 2018 model because so far if you have, I'm not exactly sure, but if I remember correctly, 2018 was like the last year when they put like a P90 on a Les Paul body. Nowadays they usually put it on like the Les Paul Junior or the I guess Les Paul SGJ or whatever that is. But the last time, if I remember correctly, like I said, is back in 2018, and it also comes in pale and blue. So this is also one of the rarest color you could get from Gibson. I'm sure that if you get a custom, then you probably could get whatever color you like. But like I said before, I think 2018 was the year that when they also trying to change things, like putting in a different color, even though pale and blue is one of the color that they have been using for a while, but you don't often see them in most models or guitars in recent years. So I'm very happy to get a guitar with the color I like, because I think most of the guitars they make nowadays is either yellow or like slash kind of color, or is kind of like sunburns or the black, which I think they are very the typical color, but you kind of get boring if most of the guitars you have are similar Les Paul and stuff. So I always like to prefer getting something that is unique, like the color wise. So I'm very happy to be able to get this, and most importantly, this is a P90. I really like P90 pickups. I must say though, I do prefer a humbucker, given that I do have like Silver Sky and other Stratocaster like Fender pickups that mostly are single coil. So but still though, this is one of the unique models they have, and so far I don't think they make any more classic 57 pickups anymore. So that is kind of sad that I did sell one or two guitars with those pickups, but it's okay. I'm still really like this one. So without further ado, let's play and hear how this guitar sounds. So this is what it's gonna sound like with both pickups combined on a clean tone with a little reverb. Okay, so now just the neck pickup only. And finally, the bridge pickup only. Now I have just added the distortion pedal with a little bit more delay, and that's how this guitar is gonna shine. Okay, neck pickup only. And finally, the bridge pickup only. That was a short demo of some kind of stuff that this guitar could play. Don't worry, I do have all the stuff in mind that I'm planning to play, different kind of music, fingerstyling, much more heavy stuff. This time I only just show you guys how a little bit of sound, how this guitar sounds with a distortion. I mean, there are also all the stuff including all the pedals, overdrive and stuff that I have been putting into the Feta. But overall, they sound amazing, and I do have some songs that I could put into use for playing. But just not today, so I'm just gonna give you guys a very basic of how this guitar sounds. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like the tone of it? Many people love Gibson is because of the humbucker power that those guitar offer from their pickups, and that's why there are many people, you know, instead of going to Fender, they go to humbucker. The Gibson is because of the humbucker. So although P90 is from Gibson, is a very historical, very classic pickups, also very popular, but it wasn't as popular as the, I guess, the Fender's single coil pickups for some reason. Even the P90 is a single coil pickup as well, but it is still famous. It is one of the most versatile pickup. But like I said, before, many people who want a Gibson usually prefer a humbucker pickups. But I'm definitely sure that with the recent year, P90 became popular again. Because I think if I read the history correctly, if I remember correctly, P90 wasn't that popular when they were first introduced, but it is still a very popular and famous pickups. So coming back, it has become a popularity, especially for like the guitar I guess the Gibson Junior, and also the P90 double, I think it was called a double cut P90 guitars, which is not a body of a Les Paul. I think they tried for the SG guitar model as well, but they weren't as popular as the double cut version that they had recently become surface again, especially with the TV yellow color. So that thing has been still very popular and very expensive as well. I think, and also advantage is because they were much lighter than a Les Paul. However, in a classic tone, I think that putting it in a Les Paul body makes it much more, it does sound different than a double cut guitar. So it really depends on what kind of preference you play. As I have mentioned many times before, it does gives it a very good kick. Also, in my opinion, I really like this guitar, not just because of the color and so forth, but it does sound very nice. It actually gives you that warm tone that I don't think humbucker does offer as well. I understand that people playing metal or something that is, when you are using much more overdrive and much more distortion, definitely this is not a guitar for you. But for many people who play a little bit of rock, a little bit of jazz and blues, and if you're using a very small minor, not, you know, overdrive and stuff, it wouldn't give you that noise. I don't really sound that noise when I put it into a amp compared to like a single coil. Even for the PRS Silver Sky, you can still hear that very annoying hum. And even though this is also a single coil, the P90 pickups doesn't sound as noisy, and it doesn't have that static as the other guitars. And I think that has to do with the fact that the body itself, because the wood for the classic is much more heavy, and that's why it weigh around 9 pounds, 9 pounds and 50 something gram or something like that. So I also had one with the double cut, the lighter version, but the static still sound much more worse than this one. I mean, you still can hear a little bit humming, but like compared to a single coil, that I don't hear it that much. And so I think that is also one of the advantage of putting it into the classic. So overall, I really like it, and I really like how this guitar sounds in cream tone as well. It sounds so much warmer, and I really like guitar with that warmer tone. And I think that's one reason why I still like to go back to playing with a Gibson than like a Fender, which is much more higher pitch. It's much more brighter. And then for the PLS, it is in the middle of the range, but compared to a Gibson, it is still higher higher tone than a Gibson can offer, which that's why I really like Gibson's pickups much more. So it's kind of sad that they don't really sell, they don't make any more guitar with a 57 classic pickup. So if you have a chance to get it that as well, definitely keep it. And especially, and also if you got a P90 Gibson, definitely keep it. I think it is a very fun guitar. Yes, very nice, especially the 2018 model. They come with the black one as well, but for me, I would prefer this color. I really like color stuff. So, and other than the structure itself, if you don't mind the weight, as I mentioned earlier, is 9 pounds something. This also gives you that very, it's just very comfortable to play on, and that also is easier to bend compared to the PRS and all the stuff. I just really enjoy this, and also it does have that kind of kick. I don't know, when you play each note, it kind of have the sound kind of kicking, the extra kick or extra boost when you play it. So that actually makes me feel like more likely playing this guitar over all the guitars. So that's all. I think I don't really have any criticism or any thing. I don't think there's any like con about this guitar. Or that maybe it's a little bit expensive, which that's all Gibson guitars are. So overall, I love this. I kind of wish that they have you know, because the blue, this is the color of blue. I think that it would be so much cooler if they put a white picker, and the knob would be the much more vintage one. I kind of like the, then you will look so much cooler. I mean, there's nothing bad about this, but I think the white will much more emphasize on the color of the blue. And I think that's all. I mean, there's nothing else. And also maybe even the pickup cover could be white. Then you, like I said, you just makes the blue much more outstanding. But regardless, I don't know why they designed the way this is. It doesn't matter. Overall, the quality is top notch. It's very nice wood, and even the back is very pretty. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And it comes with a very nice classic guitar case, which I like. Just some of the stuff that, you know, you tend to hate Gibson, and then some of the stuff that you really like it, so you really cannot leave the club for something else. So regardless of what, no matter how many other guitars like PRS and stuff, I will always go back to a Gibson. So anyway, I hope you guys like this demo. Like I said, it's not, I'm not covering it all in one video, but just give you guys an idea of how this guitar sounds, and I love it. And definitely I will be playing all the stuff later on. If you think that, oh, this just sounds like very typical stuff, don't worry, I will upload all the videos of this guitar. Most importantly, today I just really want to show you guys I got new gear. I just really like this guitar and so forth. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.